Welcome to MechWarrior Online. This is Fuzzy Nova, and today we have the Orion IIC-C, possibly one of the ugliest mechs in MechWarrior Online. I really think it is. I mean, if you just take a look at this thing, everything about it is ugly. Nothing makes sense about it. From the back, it looks like a normal mech, kind of. But when you start turning this thing from the side, I mean, look at its arms, look at where the autocannons are. With that said, this mech is an amazing heavy mech. I would really recommend this mech. Hell, I would recommend it for your first clan mech. I really like the Highlander IIC, and that would make sense because I love the Orion IIC. And the Orion IIC is like kind of like the Highlander IIC's little brother. They've got really similar loadouts, almost exact weapon loadouts that they got going on. I'm sorry, it's really late right now, and I wanted to do this because I really think that this is the best Orion IIC variant. And the reason I chose it was because of the weapons on it, because of the hard points. And there's really nothing you can do about where the autocannons are at. You can see how low they are right there. That's a big downside to it, because if you are trying to use your autocannons from within cover, you just really can't. There's really no way. So basically the top half of your mech is gonna be sticking out for you to fire that thing. LRMs are up high. Everything else is sort of low, except for your missiles hardpoints. But other than that, the weapons that came with this is within my comfort zone. They're some of my favorite weapons that are paired, and we will go ahead and take a look at that. Alright, apologies again for the resolution. It's a little bit lower today. So this mech comes with, let's see here, 2 ballistic, 2 energy, 3 missile, 1 AMS. And let's start here. We're working with the Clan XL 300, 64.8 kph. We've got some double heat sinks, 2 of them in RCT. For our ballistics and our right torso, we just saw those 2 Clan Ultra AC 10s. 1 Clan Ultra AC 10 by itself is a dangerous weapon. You add 2 of them and you're going to be tearing some stuff up. And if that's not enough, let's go ahead and take a look. We've got 2 Clan ER large lasers, 1 in our right arm, 1 in our left arm. So not only do we have 2 Clan Ultra AC 10s, we've got 2 Clan ER large lasers. And if that's not enough, we've got a Clan LRM 15. These weapons combined can be a very, very dangerous combination. Let's see here. We've got about 3.5 tons of Clan UAC 10 ammo. We've got 3 double heat sinks in our left torso, and I put the rest in our legs. So we've got 2 in our legs. That is about it for the build. 64.8 kph is a pretty standard speed for a heavy. Upgrades, ferrofibers, double heat sinks, endo steel, and there's no Artemis on this at the moment. We'll be fine without it. But again, what this mech came with is basically stock. Oh yeah, it did come with an SRM4. I had to take that off because this thing runs really hot. It runs super hot, and I mean, if you don't want to take the SRM4 off, you don't have to. I took it off to give me some extra tonnage for some extra heat sinks. The more heat sinks you put in this thing, the better, because it's a really hot build. Depending on which map you're on. If you're on Caustic, you're kind of screwed, but I would definitely recommend this mech to beginner pilots, someone who's first starting the game. It's a good, if you're looking for a heavy, the Orion IIC, you really can't go wrong with it. It's relatively easy to pilot, and with this build right here, you're going to be able to get some damage in, maybe get some kills. But with that said, let's go take this baby for a test drive. I'll see you guys on the battlefield.
Actor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Alrighty, dropping into Caustic Valley with this Orion IIC-C. So a very hot map with a hot build. I think I was just talking about this map and this mech. Well, nothing we can do about it now. Just have to watch our weapon groups here. If I don't overheat, I'll be surprised, but anyways. Yeah, so there were this variant did come with an SRM4 as well and the CT, which was great. Having that extra SRM was awesome, but it was lacking some heat sinks. Even though it comes with quite a few, those extra couple heat sinks can really help you out if you need it, and you're gonna want it. So whatever, you can sacrifice whatever you want. I just decided the SRMs were probably best. Another thing I like to do, let's go on up here. Another thing I like to do is, some people like, especially if you're using dual ballistics, some pilots like to group them on one weapon group, but I like to do it on 1 and 2, like a hair trigger kind of effect. I feel like I'm getting, I don't know, better shots or more damage. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's just in my mind. But I'll definitely like it better on 2 weapon groups. So as for peeking, I'm actually in a certain position to where it's working, but most of the time. Oh yeah, hell yeah, we already got that guy. LRMs do come in handy. Caustic Valley is a good map for him too. Let's see if we can get someone else. Might as well use them while we're up here.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Hell yeah, number 2. Those LRMs are. We're taking some enemy mechs out with these LRMs here.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
But the Orion IIC can hold a devastating amount of weapons. Heavy ones at that too.
New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
And we are taking them down hard here. Yeah, this is not a good spot for my ballistics. Yo, dude, what are you doing? Ow. Ow. Watch my heat, watch my heat. Oh, I'm taking some hits here.
New target acquired.
Yeah, and I mean, that's really, other than it being hot, the low-mounted ballistics is kind of a bummer. But, you know, after you play the mech for a while, and, you know, especially if you use it all the time, you get used to the style of each variant and where their hard points are at, and you kind of get used to that play style. And it really doesn't become a problem after a while. Man, I'm a hot potato right now. I'm a freaking hot potato. Potato. Alright, excuse me guys. We took them down hard. This is...
Target destroyed.
Yeah, these guys are getting annihilated. Good for us, good for us. I'm way too hot. No, yep, there we go. Those large lasers will definitely do it. I feel safe in this mech. I feel good in it. It's always a good feeling to feel good in a mech.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, this was a successful push around that corner.
Be home before dinner.
We all basically went in, and there's one guy left, and
Perimeter on the top of the volcano. Look out in all directions, all team members. Shut up, Al. Be
it's just a good mech.
driving pictures. Know what's going on.
What time is it? It's 2:42 a.m. I am still up playing MechWarrior online.
I think we're victims.
There's one guy left somewhere.
Ugh. That's right.
But yeah, the Orion IIC is basically the Highlander IIC's little brother. It's like it's a little version of the Highlander IIC. Because I was looking at the 2Cs earlier because they're on sale as well, and this loadout is very, very similar to another Highlander 2C loadout. So just a smaller version.
The smug.
But the Orion IIC can take a lot of damage, just like the Highlander 2C can. Not as much, but close. And it's a walking freaking death trap.
Bourgeoisie.
Not for you, but for the enemy.
Not really anything. We don't really see.
But yeah, I would recommend this for your first heavy clan mech. I would say that. I know we did the first Inner Sphere one, which I recommended the Warhammer. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this for... Yeah, we destroyed them, holy crap. I would definitely recommend this for new pilots. Anyways, guys, if I don't see you before Christmas, have a Merry Christmas and have a good New Year's. But I'll see you before New Year's. So you guys have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you next time. Fuzzy Nova, out.